Here we go, kicking off the show. You're tuned in to the Philadelphia Eagles now, bringing you the latest news. Exciting times are ahead as we're just one day away from the 2025 NFL Draft. So, in today's episode, I'll present my latest Eagles mock draft, which includes some trades. And by the way, remember that we'll be live every day throughout each round and every pick of the 2025 NFL Draft. Our comprehensive coverage kicks off tomorrow night with the first round on Thursday. And we'll be live for 2 hours before the draft, so don't miss it. The show will start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and 3 p.m. Pacific Time. As for the draft structure, the first round will take place tomorrow, Thursday, April 24. We've been preparing for this moment for months, especially since the Eagles' Super Bowl victory. I know many of you are excited for the draft. And of course, we'll have free agency between the second and third rounds, which will take place on Friday, April 25. Then we'll have an early start on Saturday to wrap up rounds 4 to 7. On April 26th, looking at the Eagles draft picks for 2025, Howie Roseman has positioned the team well for both 2025 and 2026, securing several valuable selections. The Eagles have 8 picks this year, all within the first 5 rounds of the draft. Winning the Super Bowl comes with the honor of having the 32nd pick, signaling the defending champions. Thus, the Eagles will have the first pick of the second round, 32nd overall, and the 64th pick in the third round, as well as the 96th. They also have a 4th round pick from Detroit at 134th overall, and finish the draft with 4 picks in the 5th round, 161st from Houston, due to a trade involving a key player, along with 164th, 165th, and 168th. When we focus on the Eagles' biggest needs, this is still one of the most talented and deep teams in the NFL, so it's not like there are glaring holes for 2025. However, they've lost several key players in free agency and need to bolster their depth, especially considering some of these young players will be looking for significant contract extensions. So in my view, the Eagles' primary needs include edge and defensive tackle, tight end depending on what happens with a certain player, who could be traded during the draft weekend, safety and cornerback, depth on the offensive line, and additionally, linebacker reinforcements. They could also benefit from another running back, and I don't think the wide receiver position is ever fully resolved, as there's always room for more weapons on offense. Now, I'd like to share my perspective on the Eagles at this point regarding the 2025 NFL Draft. If Philadelphia holds on to the 32nd pick, there are rumors that Howie Roseman might trade up. As we know, he's always aggressive. I think these 6 players are on the radar. A defensive tackle from Mississippi, one of my favorites for the Eagles in this draft class. An agile edge rusher from Tennessee. Another talented defensive lineman from Texas A&M, a fast cornerback. From Kentucky, a safety from Georgia, and an edge rusher from Boston College, who, while not an explosive athlete, fits the system well and had a great college performance last year. These 6 players should be on the Eagles' radar Thursday night. We start my mock draft with a trade. There's information suggesting that Howie Roseman might want to move up in the draft. And this trade makes sense, with the Eagles moving from pick 32 to 24 with a team that currently has few needs, sliding back to the last pick of the first round and receiving a 5th round pick. The analysis of a trade shows a clear logic. The team moves up from pick 32 to 24 in a deal with one of the franchises that doesn't have many needs. The Vikings, by sliding back to the last pick of the first round, secure a 161st pick in the 5th round, as well as a 3rd round pick for 2026 from another team. The reason for this move is the pursuit of a specific player. While the team in question has only 4 picks in the 2025 NFL Draft, the other, focusing on 2026, has 3. This allows the team to trade one of these picks and still keep 2 selections in the 3rd round of the following year. With pick 24, the team selects a defensive tackle who fits well with the current coach's strategy and has the potential to develop into a standout in the league, addressing the team's needs at the position. This player could be key in replacing a player whose 5th-year option may not be exercised, leaving the team at the end of the season, while the new player will be ready to step into a significant role in his 2nd year. This athlete has an impressive background, being considered the top recruit in the country coming out of high school. He has advantageous physical traits, is explosive and strong, and shows effectiveness as a pass rusher, collapsing the pocket and pressuring the quarterback, while also being stout against the run. The effort he displays on the field is notable as he competes with intensity until the final whistle. While his pass rushing moves need improvement, this is an area where the coaching staff can step in. The lower production at the college level is a frequent point of discussion, especially when considered the top recruit and underperforming at a high-profile school. Some experts have raised concerns about the athlete's character, as his experience at one particular university wasn't the most positive, but his transfer to another program has brought a new perspective and improved performance, making him highly regarded within the program. Expectations are that he will become a standout professional, overcoming the challenges he faced in the past. His performance last year was impressive, accumulating a significant number of sacks and pressures. There's a possibility he gets picked a bit earlier due to his talent. The team then makes another move in the second round, making a trade in each of the first 2 rounds of the draft. The new pick will allow the team to select a tight end who perfectly aligns with what the current coach wants to implement, being a sturdy player capable of blocking and receiving passes and excelling in specific situations within the game. The team making the trade to secure the new pick also benefits significantly, moving a few spots back and acquiring additional selections, while the team gets a player who stood out as one of the best in his position in the last draft class. The expectation is that this move will be beneficial for both sides, with a focus on strengthening the team and optimizing the options available for the coach. In this mock draft, there's a significant gap, and I believe a certain player stands out as a big prospect. It seems likely that a move up in the draft is needed to secure his position. A widely shared video recently featured a renowned general manager praising this athlete. It's suspected that this GM has a good understanding of the type of player in question. The impression given was clear and impactful. This player embodies the characteristics the team prioritizes in their search for tight ends. The coaching staff has made it clear they're looking for players who possess size, speed, and physical strength. At 6'5" and weighing 331 pounds, this prospect clocked a time of under 4.74 seconds in a 40-yard dash, demonstrating impressive athleticism. He's an emerging talent with significant development potential. His route running ability is notable, excelling in agility, footwork, and solid body control. He has exceptional hands and a wide catch radius, having dropped only 1 pass last season while playing for a renowned university, making him a reliable target. He can run routes over the middle and track deep passes, especially when paired with a quarterback who can deliver accurate throws. This athlete has the versatility to run a wide range of routes, although there's still room for improvement in this area. It's worth mentioning that he comes from a family with NFL pedigree. His father is a Hall of Fame defensive end. To compete effectively against a heavy opponent, he'll need to improve his blocking techniques, but his physical traits suggest he could excel in this area. While his college stats may not have stood out, film analysis provides confidence in his potential to become an excellent tight end in the league. With 55 receptions for 546 yards and 2 touchdowns, along with only 1 drop last season, he proves to be a reliable target at the tight end position. Now, in my draft simulation, the team secures the player they want, whom I consider a top 15 talent in this draft, by selecting him with the 24th pick. They're willing to take a chance on an athlete with character concerns, as the organization is structured to handle such risks, while also adding a tight end they expect to fill the void left by a departing player. We're only at the beginning of this discussion. In this draft, selecting the desired player at pick 24 represents a bet on an athlete facing character issues, something the team can afford due to their organizational strength. Additionally, they're adding a tight end they truly value to replace a key player. We're just getting started with this draft simulation, but before we continue today's conversation, it's important to consider the many possibilities available in the market. Spring has arrived, and with April, the NFL draft is approaching, meaning the temperature is heating up. Recently, I was on a trip, and the temperatures were high, but with the heat starting to kick in, I can't wait to get outside for some runs, hike trails, relax by the pool, and enjoy the nice weather. I'm even more excited because I've started using a new personal care product that really stands out in any situation. It can be applied to various parts of the body, including areas that usually cause discomfort. I was watching a sporting event with friends, and many were concerned about friction issues, especially given the humidity. With a newly purchased item, I wasn't worried. After using the product and getting positive feedback, I feel great knowing it's perfect for various uses, whether at the beach or for outdoor runs. Have you tried it yet? Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Kendrick Bourne, the former wide receiver of the New England Patriots, has confirmed his arrival at the Philadelphia Eagles. In a much-anticipated move, Bourne joins a roster that is looking to bolster its offensive depth ahead of the new season. The Eagles, who have been on a mission to strengthen their receiving core, view Bourne as a crucial piece in their push for the postseason. The 27-year-old's announcement has stirred excitement among fans as he brings a unique blend of experience, speed, and playmaking ability. Bourne, who spent the last 4 seasons with the Patriots, carved out a solid career in New England. Known for his ability to make timely catches and produce after the catch, he showcased his potential in 2021 when he registered a career-high 55 receptions for 800 yards and 5 touchdowns. However, despite his solid contributions, the Patriots' offensive struggles in recent years led to his departure, with both parties agreeing it was time for a fresh start. The Eagles, fresh off a strong showing in the 2023 season, are looking to take their offense to new heights. With the dynamic Jalen Hurts under center and an already impressive offensive line, adding a receiver like Bourne could provide a much-needed boost. Bourne's versatility and ability to perform in clutch situations could be vital, especially as Philadelphia looks to remain competitive in a highly competitive NFC East division. Bourne's style of play complements the Eagles' offensive scheme, which places a premium on quick, explosive plays and yards after the catch. His ability to get open in tight spaces and his knack for making defenders miss could help diversify the Eagles' passing attack, offering Hurts another reliable target alongside star receiver A.J. Brown and emerging talent Devonta Smith, Philadelphia's. Front office has made it clear that they are focused on building a balanced roster capable of competing for championships in the coming years. Bringing in Bourne is part of a broader strategy to provide Hurts with as many weapons as possible. As the Eagles continue to build momentum in the offseason, all eyes will be on Bourne to see how quickly he can integrate into the offense and make an impact. For Bourne, this move represents a fresh opportunity to prove himself in a new system. His journey from undrafted free agent to key contributor in the NFL has been impressive. And now, as he joins a rising team in Philadelphia, he is ready to show the league that his best football is ahead of him. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.